What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk. Get this. Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk hopes suffer yet another blow. The IBF decision. At the beginning of the year, Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk were trying to get it done. It did not happen, as we know. Those collapsed tremendously. Fury will not be putting his WBC belt on the line this year, instead opting for a crossover fight in October with Francis Ngannou. We know that. Fans hope that a win for each man, tougher for Usyk, given Fury's contest has little jeopardy, would seem them re-enter talks to make their fight the crown the best heavyweight of the generation. Okay. But Filip Hrgovic, okay, who has just defended his IBF mandatory position by stopping previously undefeated Dempsey McKean in the 12th round. His co-promoter Eddie Hearn told Boxing Social that the sanctioning body has confirmed he would be called to face the winner of Usyk Dubois immediately. Okay. And quote, this is what Eddie said. He needed to get that fight. He needed to be active. And also the IBF confirmed that after the Usyk Dubois fight, they will call the immediate mandatory for Filip Hrgovic. So he will fight the winner next. Quote, also, I think, he says, I think that he need to jump to those kind of levels, because I feel like the level he's boxing, you're not necessarily going to see the best of Filip Hrgovic. You can miss the boat sometimes. He's 30 years old. He's still quite young, but he need to be a little bit more active, and he's ready to roll the dice now. Those are the words of Eddie Hearn, the co-promoter of Filip Hrgovic, and let me counterpunch. Well, what does this have to do with Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk? That means Oleksandr Usyk will be busy doing his job as a champion, as a unified champion. Something the only champion has done for the last 4 years is Anthony Joshua, successfully. Okay, because Anthony Joshua was the last unified champion before Oleksandr Usyk. Not Tyson Fury, not Deontay Wilder. Okay, Tyson Fury obtained the belts from Klitschko, but he never defended them, so it doesn't count. Okay, the next person to obtain them after they scattered from all four corners of the earth was Anthony Joshua. Okay, and he defended them against Andy Ruiz, lost it from Andy Ruiz, got them back from Andy Ruiz, defended it from Kubrat Pulev, again with Povetkin as well. You know, took the belt off of Joseph Parker, took the strap off of Vladimir Klitschko, which was the WBA, and then originally became champion with Charles Martin. So we had Charles Martin, then Vladimir Klitschko, then Joseph Parker, then Alexander Povetkin, then Andy Ruiz. Then he got the belts back. Then Pulev, sorry. And then lost them to Usyk and tried to get him back from Usyk. Now, Usyk has that job title. So what does this mean? We won't see an Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury fight anytime soon. However, the good news is we weren't going to see it anyway. Because it takes two to tango. So what do you expect us to really do? You know, if there was an opportunity, if there wasn't an immediate demand from the IBF, that fight with Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk wouldn't happen anyway, because Tyson Fury wants something that's too good to be true. Normally, when you want something too good to be true, it is true, and you really don't want it at all. That's the cliche, okay? Now, we do know the IBF, they are very strict, okay? The way they operate is pretty much should be the blueprint on how everyone else supposed to operate. Just like that. I think they're a little too strict, to be real with you, but they're not like the WBC. Oh, you're a victim. You can't find anyone to fight. I won't make you keep the belt. That's the WBC. The WBA, WBO, they're kind of in the between. Okay? So you got the best, the most strict, and the loose, the most shittiest. The WBC on this end, the IBF on this end, and the other ones are in the middle. But What does this mean for Oleksandr Usyk, him doing his job? Well, based on what I saw, Filip Hrgovic, he doesn't have a chance at all. I don't see Filip Hrgovic doing anything to disrupt Oleksandr Usyk. The only person that I see that could possibly be a person that could is the guy with heavy punching power, which is Daniel Dubois. Okay, the next opponent coming real soon this month. So that's what we're dealing with right now. You know what I mean? So if he can box up Dubois, I wouldn't see Filip Hrgovic as a problem anyway. Because I seen that he's either peaked too early or really wasn't that good to begin with. Based on the two performances I seen him, the one against Zhang, which a lot of people thought that he lost, controversial, and what it took him 12 rounds to do, and really he needed help from the ref to do it, which was stop Dempsey McKean, a guy that really wasn't that good, but it made him, or made us understand that Filip Hrgovic is not really that good. So that is bittersweet or bittersweet. You guys tell me what you think of Filip Hrgovic demanded to fight Oleksandr Usyk for the IBF mandatory. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.